Hey Matt, this is Autumn. I'm going to go ahead and do your test scenario now. I've gone ahead and we're going to start in a little bit different place. We're not going to start running through this test scenario first. I just want to show you a little bit of what you're going to see on Google whenever I look up your company, because this is something that I think is easily forgotten. Up here, when I search In Good Health Co. with this spacing convention, we've got Contact Us and About. And this, I don't know why it says Contact Us, Contact In Good Health. It probably, you should stick to either one of these, Contact Us or Contact. And then you've got In Good Health spaced out here, and then In Good Health with no spaces here. You're also not getting the homepage in this search result, so that may mean that your keywords on the homepage are not optimized to pull in Google first. Just a note, and as we get into the website, maybe we'll see some things that, you know, stand out to us. So I'm looking at your instructions now. We're going to talk about thoughts and opinions of the website, suggestions for improving content messaging and site navigation. We're going to look at flow and usability, site speed, typos or broken displays. Okay, so basically just a big look at a broad look at your content. And here is where you've got the test experience for me. So number one, navigate to the home page and start the free assessment. Before I do that, I just want to let's go down the home page and see how we're looking. So I think from a color standpoint, from a branding standpoint, this looks very strong. I'm seeing your logo up here for the site icon, but I'm not seeing it anywhere on this main screen above the fold. So you may want to find a way to incorporate that either in this feature section or in this next section right here. This right here, I can tell it looks like it's a little right aligned. I don't know if you need to add a line break here to bump that to the next row, but there's some just spacing that's not totally lining up here. You've got the word personalize a couple times here, so you may be able to remove it from one of these. I'm not sure if you're trying to utilize your headings as site optimization here, but you should change up a little bit of what you're saying in either one of these. I like the mock-up here. Again, you're saying get a personalized plan. You don't need to say it 3 times. Let's see, research-backed diet, exercise, and lifestyle recommendations customized to your needs. That sounds fine. You probably need a period here. Okay, so achieve your wellness goals. I would probably put 3 steps on this higher level header here as well. I think people are going to skip over this. So achieve your wellness goals in 3 steps. Step 1, free assessment. Use our brief free online assessment, or our brief free online assessment determines your unique goals and challenges. You've already said free, so you can take it out of this text right here. So our brief, really you don't even have to say online because people are on your website. I don't think you're likely to get a lot of confusion there for how that assessment is going to be given. So you can just say our brief assessment determines your unique goals and challenges. Step 2, personalized recommendations. We analyze your responses and provide you with the latest research and science-backed advice and recommendations personalized to you and your needs. That's really wordy. If you can condense this down to 3 lines at the most, that would be better. And if you're going to say science-backed, you probably need to hyphenate this since that's a modifier. Step 3, customized meal, fitness, and wellness plans. Something I noticed is that you're using, right here, you're not using an Oxford comma, and right here, you are using an Oxford comma in the heading. So you need to take a look at all of your comma use across the website and decide if you're using APA style or if you're going to use that Oxford comma. We provide you with personalized nutrition, fitness, and health plans filled with step-by-step guidance to accomplish your goals. I'm not sure if this is capitalized because these are pillars of your business or what, but that's not really, those aren't really proper words in this sense, so I would not capitalize these. Step by step needs to be hyphenated. Yeah, okay. So those are really my broad comments for this section right here. And then we've got another icon section. I don't know if you can make these side by side, so like step 1, step 2 here, step 3, but these are very similar. So I would either totally axe one of these sections and put it on a different page, or change the layout of one of them. Okay, what can you assess? Whether you're interested in learning more about your nutrition or how to improve your fitness levels and overall health, our assessment can help. Again, I don't know why these are capitalized. This is confusing. As a user, I would make these lowercase here. Okay, nutrition, your personalized diet. Personalized diet for your unique needs and goals with meal planning and tons of healthy recipes. You've got 2 spaces right here, which is, I'm trying to highlight it for you. That right there is double space. This needs to be lowercase. Exercises, cardio and strength training designed for your body. Again, with the capitalization, just make it a regular sentence. And you're not using an Oxford comma here, so take a look at that. Wellness, custom advice, tips, and recommendations for your complete health and wellness. Okay, that one's fine. Meet the experts. We've developed our service with the help of nutrition, fitness, and health experts with deep knowledge and years of experience. Again, with the capitalization. It just stands out. It distracts me from what you're trying to do with the page. And the point of creating an easy flow page is to make sure that people aren't noticing these things. There are no one-size-fits-all solutions. This is why Good Health makes sure the recommendations are personalized to you, your body, your lifestyle, and your goals. Okay. Oh, I like that this pops up. Okay. A little more information. I wasn't really expecting that, and I was about to say that this needs to not be underlined unless it's a link. So you may need to say something like select this name for more information, or you need to put a link that says full bio here, and then it'll fold out. But yeah, this whole section actually is linked. It looks like, is text? Okay. And I also think that these quotes right here need to be italicized. And Good Health, again, this right here is spaced out. So if it's your brand name, you need to make sure that the convention is the same across the whole website. BMI, goals, fitness level, and lifestyle. Again, check the comma usage. Okay. All content on ingoodhealth.co is intended for informational and educational purposes only. Okay, that looks good. This seems like a little section of your disclaimer. You may, let's go to the disclaimer page. Let's see if this is folded out. Yes, it is. And it's in the bottom. It may be a little redundant to have your disclaimer right here. I understand why it's there, just as a precaution against, legal ramifications if somebody should read into your website in a way that you don't intend, but you do have a disclaimer and a privacy policy and a terms of use page. So this may be redundant. Okay, one more thing we're going to look at before we go into the user test is I'm going to look at your alt text on some of these. This is part of the accessibility portion of this. So I'm going to go into some of these items and look at what they're called. So this right here is one of your icons. It's further down the page. Looks like this one. The thing you need to know about this, the way that these images are used, is when somebody uses a screen reader, if the item is decorative or if it's a functional part of the page and it's not actually informational, you don't need to include alt text. It needs to have a null or NULL alt text. That way it isn't redundant. So Let's see, the name of this is assessment icon. That's not going to offer any information for somebody that's using a screen reader, so you would need to make that a null value. Let's go up and look at one of these sections up here. I'm just going to fold this out a little bit and see the way that you're naming these. These have 1,000 fold out sections. Okay. Woman with towel. That's fine. That makes sense to be named that. And then we've got the other section. Just a quick thing to take a look at is what you're naming your icons in the alt text or in the title section. As I'm looking at the header, I think this is very clear, easy to understand. You do have a broken section right here. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with like an add section that you've put into your header. And it doesn't track with the page. So take a look at this right here within your theme and see if there's a way to address this space. You may need to have your web designer check that out. But the contrast ratio looks good on these. This is a little, what's the word? A little clunky that it opens up like this. You might do better to have it fold out like home here, free assessment, my account, articles, about, login, and then have articles be a drop-down menu from there. I hope that makes sense the way that I'm trying to explain that with the screen recorder. Okay, so let's go ahead and run through this user test. Navigate to the home page and start the free assessment. Okay. This looks like, okay, it is the same color. I think this kind of threw me off. You don't have that color really anywhere on this page. So it almost felt like I jumped to a different website, even though, I mean, your name is here, but the header is vastly different on this assessment page. Let's go back before I do that and let's bump it down to mobile. That way we can get that done all at once. Okay, so on mobile, we've got the assessment. I like the way that this minimizes with the screen size. I think that transforms nicely. Okay, again, the content hasn't changed, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on what's there. But if you were to have this, I know we discussed before, maybe having these bullet points or these steps side by side. If you do that, you need to make sure that when it's on mobile that it stacks. So if it's side by side, so 1, 2, 3 on desktop, it would need to still stack like this. What can you assess? Yes, that's fine. Meet the experts looks good. I think your footer, you may want to consider changing to a different background color. Your site overall is very clean and there's a lot of white space, and that's good, but since there's nothing defining the footer section right here, all of this information just kind of gets lost together. Okay, free assessment. We're going to bump that down. Okay, I think that looks good. You may want to reduce the size of the free weight loss plan header because it doesn't look like it is very responsive to that smaller screen size. But your images are transforming pretty nicely. Let's look at your information here. Free weight loss plan with woman on laptop. You may want to clarify that and just explain that it's a mock-up of this page. I don't know that I think that alt text accurately describes that image. Why do you want to lose weight? Do I need to put specific answers here? Okay. We're just gonna say it's for a wedding. Wedding, family event, or any, again, you're using an Oxford comma here, so take a look at that across the website. Looking your best to answer a few questions, and we will create your free weight loss plan designed just for you based on the latest science. Continue. Female. Just looking at the way all of this stuff responds, I think this is a little large. You may, I don't know if your headers are matching across this quiz, and it's a little, it's just really large in comparison to your site. This logo that's up here, which, I mean, you don't want people to forget that this is your brand, this is your company, your website that they're on. So you want to make sure that they at all times are receiving something, some sort of subliminal message that reminds them of that. And I think your brand color is doing a good job, but since this heading is so large, it's a little distracting, and it's so large in comparison to your logo. It's just something that I've noticed. Okay. So a free weight loss plan is filled with effective weight loss techniques and expert advice designed for women like you. Okay. Go ahead and put my name in here. One thing to take note of, is this a GIF? I'm going to assume this is a GIF. One thing to take note of is that GIFs, they're not accessible in the sense that there are a couple of issues. There are people that have photosensitivity issues that need to be able to stop videos, and you can't stop a GIF. So you're going to have a problem with a screen reader trying to understand what the GIF is, because it'll prioritize this. And people that have photosensitivity issues, you never want to have them go to your website and have an issue with viewing the content because it is messing with one of their physical ailments. So I would change this to just a static image or a video. They need to be able to stop this. But I like that there's personalization within here. Full body. Evenly distributed fat pose health risks. Included free in your weight loss plan. Evenly distributed fat. Okay, these are capitalized, which is odd. I understand that you keep capitalizing weight loss plan because it is the proper noun and what you're providing, though. But just, I don't think this needs to be capitalized. And also, I would change included free to are included in your free weight loss plan. I like that you have mock-ups, though, of what they will receive. That looks good. Sure. I wish there was a place to go back on here. That may be something that you need to incorporate as a back button. Also, this sort of reads as an ad. I'm not sure if that's your intention. And I think it has to do with the logo that's down here. And if this could be transformed to remove the background on it and make it a vector image, and remove all of this, it may not read like an ad like it does now. Losing weight in your 20s and 30s, get the expert knowledge, targeted exercise, healthy habits, tips, and advice. You need to successfully lose weight. I like that you have the personalization for whatever age I just put in there. Let me check these sliders. Something else to consider is people that are above and below this weight amount. You may need to have a disclaimer telling them what to do in that event. There are people that are under 110, over 350 pounds. We'll just go with 150 though. Let's look at this. Yep, 7 foot, 4 foot. That seems pretty normal. Okay. You may want to include that a lot of this is based off of the body mass index. Some people may not be looking for nutrition and weight loss and exercise advice based off of the BMI system. So that may be a good heads up. And I'm going to inspect this element. This is called BMI gauge. Okay, that makes sense. This is just a little small. If you can either make this text bigger within your image, make the image bigger, or remove that text, it would be helpful. You also probably should include a needle somewhere on here within this image. I think it would just make more sense. Okay. Being in the overweight category puts you at the higher risk for cardiovascular disease. It is recommended that you lose weight by following a healthy diet and exercising regularly. Okay. So you may not want to put a limit here. Even though some people, this is kind of based off of the BMI index, but some people may have a weight goal that's above what their current weight is. Let's say that's my current or my goal weight. After you complete the weight loss quiz, I would put a comma here because this is conditional. After you complete the weight loss quiz, comma, your free weight loss plan will provide you with the tools to reach your goal weight. I would remove the word "the" here. Customized nutrition designed for a 18-year-old. This may need to be a conditional item that it would be an 18-year-old woman like you. Personalized fitness, including full body weight loss exercises. This capitalization is distracting. Okay, so body type. We'll go middle of the road. Middle of the road there. Medium. Sure. Okay, let's customize your weight loss plan based on your current diet and fitness habits. The longer we get into this, the less this is feeling like a brief quiz. So you may want to take that out of your homepage. This has had quite a few different screens that we've gone through. So maybe you need to include like some sort of statement saying this is a 5-minute quiz, but this isn't so brief. We'll say sometimes. No, I like that you asked that question. Fun fact, that's what I do. Okay. Maybe include a little bit of background on the science of intermittent fasting here. That may help. I like that you have this visualization. The text is sort of small on it though. Okay, I'm just selecting some options here. Okay. So this feels like it should be the final segment of this quiz. I'm not sure if it's going to be. Again, these are reading like ads. 15 tips to reduce stress and lose weight. Personalized guide. Advice. Recommendations. I don't know if you need to make this look more like a mock-up because I understand that these are separate guides that I'm going to get. But maybe have it maybe find a mock-up of this printed on a desk and put it here, and then have some sort of caption that explains that it's your free guide. Does it take you over 30 minutes to fall asleep, or do you wake up more than once each night? Okay. These are very clear questions. I like the copy that's in them. Lack of sleep can affect your weight. Let's just reduce to C. Yeah, this still looks good on mobile. 15 tips for better sleep and weight loss. This personalized guide provides advice and recommendations. Okay. Again, I haven't forgotten. This is still very big as we move through this. This is a large font. I can tell you're trying to utilize white space here, but this is large. Do you have joint pain in your knees or hips? We'll say no. No. No arthritis. No. I think that your icons are all very cohesive. What if you're using a pack? They look good. Click the button below to generate your personalized weight loss plan. This needs to be lowercase, and the word click is not a very accessible, friendly word. You need to say select or choose. Select is probably the better word to use here because you don't have options for them to choose from. Okay, so generate plan. Okay. Your personalized free weight loss plan has been created for you. An 18-year-old woman to lose 25 pounds in a healthy way. Your plan includes customized nutrition, personalized fitness. Let's see what this looks like on mobile. Okay. This looks good. I like the mock-ups. Check your capitalization here and here. Okay. Okay, the privacy statement is good here. You may also want to link out to your privacy policy. Okay.
Hi there. Thanks for taking our weight loss assessment. And congratulations on taking the first step to losing your stubborn excess weight and getting the healthier, slimmer body you always wanted.
You need to include some sort of text here saying that they need to tap to pause the video.
First, let's talk about your goal weight. You told us the weight you want to be. Now, in order to reach your goal weight,
another item that you need to include on this video is closed captioning. It's going to be required that you do that if somebody tries to view this video and you have made them pay for it and it's not accessible, you're going to come into some issues there.
You will need to lose some weight. Losing this weight is totally achievable. You can get there sooner than you think with your own personalized weight loss plan. Your personalized weight loss plan is based on the results of your assessment, including your age, your gender, and how much weight you want to lose. Your plan has 3 parts: personalized nutrition, custom fitness, and health and wellness. Your plan has everything you need to reach your goal weight. Click the button on the screen to view your personalized weight loss plan and start losing weight today.
Again, we have the word click that you mentioned in the video. I know it's a voiceover and you've probably already gone through post-production there, but you need to use the word select. I like that you've included your terms of use and privacy policy here, though. And here, I'm not really sure which call to action to use. I'm going to assume they're the same link. They are. Looking at the bottom of the screen, it shows me that it is. So we'll go that one. Okay. Your weight loss recommendations are made just for you based on your quiz answers and our extensive nutrition, fitness, and health database. I would remove this underline here and add a little spacing, and then make this the same header level that this is. Okay, I like that you can watch the results video again. This visualization is nice. By 500 calories to 1700. You didn't really ask at any point what my current calorie intake was, so saying to reduce it may not be very helpful. If I'm already eating that calorie amount, I'm not sure how I would feel about this. Also, you need to define somewhere what macros are. I know what they are, but as a newbie, I would not understand what that is. Exercise 4 to 5 times a week with a mix of cardio and strength exercises, including weightlifting, running, and yoga. Okay, no Oxford comma here, and you've got an Oxford comma here. Okay, we're going to open that in a new tab for now. Okay, you restate what I said, and then you give me my plan. And then here are all of the guides that you gave me. Here is kind of confusing because if I said I'm 18 and you give me this guide, I might be confused about how I got selected for 20s and 30s if I'm 18. So you may need to include a statement on why that age group funnels into the 20s and 30s. Okay, 25. Your spacing here on the edge is okay. Let's look at this. Okay, everything looks pretty responsive as we minimize. Okay. Almost didn't even notice all of this down here. Are these anchors? No, okay, these are meal plans. Guides. I almost expected that to be an anchor for the previous page that had all the information on it. Okay, let's go to daily. So we've got a meal plan. Okay, we're just going to pull one of these up and use it as... Okay. This is pretty cool. Let's see. Cool. I like that. Let's go to recommend. Okay, that's back where we just were. Plans. You probably need to put recommend on the first tab right here, since that's kind of like the home base where we just were instead of the second one. Weight loss plans, the guides. We'll go to articles. Kind of scared if I click any of these links that I'm not going to know how to get back to where I just was. You may need to have, let's look at this navigation. You may need to have this up here in like a second header navigation rather than attached to the footer. I don't really intuitively know to go to these things. Yeah, my kind of fear here is that I'm going to get stuck in a spot that I don't know how to get back to. Are these anchors? Yes, okay, that makes sense. All right. Take the assessment, sign up with your email address. Okay. Personalized video, all the information shown is correct. That's right. Okay. We've gone through the different pages of the Account Center. Let's look at the different plans in the Account Center to see that it's locked. Yes, we did that. Upgrade to premium membership using this coupon code. Make sure you receive the upgrade to premium email afterward. Coupon code is this, and you'll see a button above the pay with credit card option on the payment page. Okay. Alright, so this email is not totally loading that great, but that has to do with our email client. Okay, there we go. So you're using MailChimp. Okay. Okay, so that redirects back nicely. So let's go to plans. Okay. Okay, I would like if there's a call to action on this profile page, or like an edit profile section if somebody made a mistake, since there wasn't a back button. Okay, what? Let's see where we were again. All right, so I'm gonna go to here. See, there we go. I needed something to prompt me to pay for my plan. I don't know if you need to have something in the header that tells them to pay for their plan, but that was a little hard to find. Okay. All right. All right, let's go to daily. And let's see that all of the stuff has unlocked. Yes, it looks like now everything has unlocked itself. Let's go to the guides. My bottom navigation disappears when I get to these places, which is strange. Again, I really wish this was in the header. Free weight loss plan. Yes, guides. All right. Yeah, these look good. Okay, that looks very easy to read. I'm not going to get too far in the weeds there, but yeah, your sourcing looks good. All right, so where do we need to go now? Need to log in and out and make sure the functions are working properly. Okay. I would assume on that page I could log out, but I think it needs to be accessible from there. Okay, now let's go log in. You know what? This header is not broken now, so I don't know what that's about. No, it's broken on mobile. There it is again. So when I reduce and then open back up, this breaks. So talk to your web developer about that. Okay. All right, logged out and logged back in, and it works. So that is positive. I think overall, though, I'll write up a summary so you can see it, and I've minimized to mobile on here so you can see it there too. But my biggest takeaways from this are you need to check your comma usage throughout the website and your capitalization usage throughout the website, because some of it is just really distracting. Check your heading levels and make sure that they're not too big, especially on mobile. If it takes up more than 20% of the screen for a heading, then it's really distracting as a user. You need to check your GIFs and make sure that you swap them out to either a video or text, or just text only, or an image, because they need to be able to be paused. Check all of your alt image attributes and make sure that they either have a null value if they are only decorative, or if they're informative, that they have the text in there that makes the most sense to you. And then other than that, this navigation right here is confusing once you get in the account center. This page needs a call to action, and you need some sort of back button on that survey. So those are my biggest takeaways from this, and I hope that is helpful to you as you move forward. And if you have any questions, you need clarification about this, feel free to reach out to me, Matt. I really appreciate the opportunity, and I hope this was helpful to you.